Hello guys, today I want to talk about something. Now, I don't like calling people out, but I'm going to do something today. I'm not going to name the YouTuber, but it's a dangerous path that I saw. I watched a short of a YouTuber the other day who made a claim that I think is very dangerous to everyone who's on a spiritual journey. Okay, so I firstly want to go into this. Before I do, if you like spirituality simplified and keeping it real, please consider subscribing. Also give me a like if you find this helpful. But basically what happened was I was watching this YouTuber who'd had a hiatus, and he talks about law of assumption a lot, really talks about it a lot, and he really expresses his views on it. I haven't watched loads of his videos, to be fair, but a few shorts started coming up and I wanted to check out some of his stuff, and I thought, I love learning, so I want to learn. But the dangerous thing that I'm talking about today is the guy made a claim that the only way that you can manifest is through the law of assumption and imagination. Now, listen, I get it. Everything we're doing is imagination, but there is not one way that you manifest. There is not one path to spiritual awakening. There is not one way. Everyone is different. And why I need to call this out is because it's absolutely ludicrous and dangerous to people who are going on a journey, who may actually start to really look up to someone and say, if that's the case, then this is the only way. What it is for me, it's more of a ploy to say that the way that I teach is the only way that you can ever change. And the reason I have an absolute disgust for that is because it's not. Because every voice that speaks on this who has had enlightenment has a pathway. Now the thing is like, yes, imagination. What do you even mean by that? I mean, imagination's anything. Is it the way I'm speaking to myself? Is it visualization? What is it? See, so there isn't only one way. Neville Goddard's techniques are what they are. They're a technique to the same end as someone like Joseph Murphy, someone like Joe Dispenza, someone like, you name it, Abraham Hicks, someone like how I speak about it. They're a means to an end. You're always manifesting. You're always creating. You want to be a conscious manifester? You do not have to just use your imagination. You do not have to just do this, just do that. There are many pathways to it. You see, the pathway that I teach has been the pathway that I've found the most simple, gentle and effective to find it. Now, I would never sit here and say my way of doing it is the only way. Now, if you connect with me and you connect to my message, then my way is going to be strong for you. My way is going to help you a lot. You can now start to implement it. But there may be someone else out there who has the similar message who you connect with more. Their way is going to work for you. There is different ways to the same thing. There is no one way to learn how to ride a bike. There is no one way to learn how to swim. There is no one way to learn how to cook. There is no one way to anything. We live in a multicultural, multi-vibrant, multiplied world of many different potential outcomes and possibilities. What we're trying to do in this story is we're trying to find we're trying to create an inner environment. Now, if you are someone who's a visual learner and you can see imagery very clearly in your mind, visualization is going to be great. If you're someone who, instead of vision, they speak to himself, let's look at affirmation. If you're someone who is can never slow down their mind, let's get you meditating more. This is the way that I teach. I don't teach one modality. If you teach one modality, then you block off an entire aspect of people and who want to learn spirituality. So that's why I found this one dangerous. Now, I'm not going to name names. I'm not here to name names. But all of you, I want this to be a warning for you that that is the dangers of this potential out there that you need to be careful of. There is also, spirituality is for the individual. If you sat with yourself, genuinely, if you sat with yourself quietly, focus your attention, focus your mind, started to surrender to that, you will find deep spiritual awakening anyway. Spirituality and manifestation and creation are the simplest things you're ever going to do. But we block them because of life, what life teaches us. We block them because we're blocked energetically. We've let life put energy upon us and we've held on to it. This is why. So there isn't just imagination. It isn't just this. It's a letting go. It's a release. Now, even speaking about this now. That's my interpretation of it. The beautiful thing is we're all individual. What's your interpretation of spirituality? How have you manifested? There is multiple ways. See, I've also said in a previous video just gone, I've manifested amazing things whilst angry. I hate this thing where I say, you must do this. This is the only way to ever manifest and create. Do you know what this does for me? This just creates tension and stress in people. That's why at times I've even, speaking about teachers that I love like Joe Dispenza and all that, I've called out some of their work and how it can breed intensity. You know, there's this sort of pact of people that are like, I meditate for 5 hours a day, man. It's like, well then you're not living. Life is to be lived. Creation is natural. It's happening all the time. It's not just because you're meditating 5 hours a day. If you can learn how to focus your mind, whatever modality you need to bring yourself. Now, I'm not taking away from, I'm trying to say this, but I'm not taking away from the people who meditate 5 hours a day. If that helps you, that's your way in. But it's not the only way in, is what I'm trying to say. What we're trying to do is we're trying to train the mind to be able to focus on an end result, and then we're training ourselves to let go and trust and be led to that result. That is what's going to happen to you. That's how we change. So if you be careful listening too strongly to anyone who says this way is the only way, what they're doing is they're trying to capture your attention, trying to actually, maybe unintentionally, spark fear into you that you must listen to them. And I find that ludicrous, and I find it annoying. I'm actually got angry when I heard it. So for those of you who may think, you may guess in the comments who the YouTuber is, I've not got anything against the guy. He's trying to help people, but inadvertently you're alienating people too. This spirituality is about oneness, connection with the whole. Let's open up as a community and just share different ways. There is no one way. It's like when I speak about some of Neville Goddard's teachings and people go, no, this is what he meant. That's fine for you to say that. And this is my interpretation. It helps some people. Your interpretation, if it's worked for you, keep using it. More power to you. You're amazing. You deserve your success. I'd be really interested in your thoughts on this, guys. Do you notice in this environment, because I don't watch loads and loads of people, but do you notice in this environment that it's becoming a little bit drawn to this way is the way, listen to me, I'm the only one with the answer? Let me know your thoughts, let me know what you're thinking. I'd be really interested. For those of you who do want to kind of find a safe, like-minded community, I have my free Facebook group, or I have my paid membership, the Live and Reborn membership, which is a little bit more in-depth. You'll see me on there a lot more. You can connect with me. Check it out. That's linked in the description. Anyway, guys, I'm sending you love. Whatever way works for you, go and enjoy it. Life is to be lived. I'll see you at the next one.